It is time for us to have a conversation this morning with Cornel Oga. Now, Cornel, well, he's simply known as Cornel. He is a multi-talented recording and performing artist who hails from Cross River State, Nigeria. He was the lead vocalist of the defunct boy band Dakor, winners of Star Quest in 2006. After the dissolution of the group, Cornel continued working solo and emerged as one of the finalists at The Voice Nigeria in 2016. His latest single, Special Woman, dropped on July 25, and according to the singer and vocal coach, the song was inspired by all the women who are thriving and leading various industries around the world, especially Nigerian and African women. It is indeed a pleasure to welcome Cornel to the studio this morning. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. And such an honor to be here. And awesome. I feel the ambience and I love it.
You do, right? We do too.
Yeah.
Every morning.
Right.
So, Cornel, you've come a long way. You've come a very long way in the music industry, especially from the days of Dakar.
Right.
What happened to the group?
Oh well, you know these competitions. Then we had to stick by the rules of the competition, but each of us also had our own dreams, and bringing 36 people together and forming a group of people that you don't really know is something. So we were able to stay for like 4 years before.
Wow.
Yeah, we were able to stay for like 4 years before we decided to go our separate ways, and well, so far so good.
What about your group members? Where are they now?
Well, most of them are thriving. Tunde is a producer now. Stanley works in an events company. I don't know where the others are, but everybody's good, I'm sure.
Yeah. So now, from Dakar in 2016, winning the Star Quest.
2006.
10 years, 2006 rather.
Right.
10 years later, 2016, you were on The Voice.
Yes.
What led to that?
Oh man, okay.
That was the one Chike won, right?
Yes,
okay.
yes. The one Chike came second. I came third.
Oh, came second. Right.
Yeah. Well, I would say at that time, I just said, okay, can we try one more time? Because I got to a point and I said, let me just pursue my career and just do my stuff. And because aside just performance and being out there, I also do backdoor music. I teach and I direct music.
Yeah.
So I just said, okay, why don't you want to try? And this isn't international because it was shot in South Africa then. So I just decided, okay, let's just try one more time. And I was aiming for the win, but it's all good.
Well, you did well, coming third.
Yes.
And there were a lot of people who considered you as favorites because you have a fantastic voice, I must say.
Thank you.
And then with Chike as well, both of you were so loved.
Yes.
So
yes,
when both of you came second and third,
yes.
It was like, how? Respect to the winner, but it was like, how? And I remember then, a lot of people were even going back to your time in Dakar,
yes.
making mention of your time as a lead vocalist, because even back then your voice was really good.
Yes.
Now we're coming to the present now, because it seems like it's almost every 10 years. So we've done 2006 to 2016. Now we are doing this is still 2025.
Interestingly,
I was entering 2026 already.
I thought about this thing you just said now a few days ago. I said, okay, in 2006, that's 20 years, almost 20 years ago, there was something remarkable with Star Quest. 2016, The Voice. So, Cornel, what's going to happen in 2026?
Maybe next Afrobeat star.
No, I don't think. No, I don't
I'm
think.
Just kidding. I'm just
I don't
saying.
think I would want to do. Maybe as a vocal coach, maybe as a mentor, maybe as because of the wealth of experience and that God has blessed me with. I feel that I still have a lot to give. Funny enough, it's. Almost 30 years of my life in doing this, and I'm not 50 yet.
Wow.
I feel that I've learned a lot, and I still feel excited every moment that I have the opportunity to share what I have via performances, or teaching, or inspiring, or mentoring people, especially upcoming artists. So it's still fired up for me.
I love this angle you've mentioned, because people believe that if you're not in the limelight all the time, you're not hitting the charts every time, you're not releasing music, your career is dead in music. And oftentimes I argue with people like there's a lot to do in the music industry besides being in the limelight. So what does Cornel do that still makes him so relevant in the industry? Okay,
first off, I read music in school. I have known in my early teens that this is my life. And I promise you that even times when I try to delve into other things, because now people say, no, don't just do music, do other things. And even when I try, I find out it's not fulfilling for me, even if I thrive in them, but it's not really what I want, So aside just being in the limelight, and thank God I'm blessed to understand that part of my life, that, well, it's beautiful to be there. You are made for that too, but if the timing is not where you want to be at that particular point in time, just why don't you do other things that you know how to do very well? I have recorded a lot of your A-list artists. I don't want to name names, but I've worked with a lot of them, directing them vocally, putting together their backup singing, and orchestrating their vocals basically. So I do that. And I also teach privately people who are interested in grooming their voice. And projects like the next movie star, Afrobeat star that you mentioned, I've also featured in some very quiet ones that just want me to come mentor. I've done. There's so much to do at the back end. There's so much. There's so much.
But is it as rewarding as being in the limelight? Because some say your relevance plus the amount you rake in is usually even more dependent on your being in front of the cameras.
I'll tell you for a fact that it's usually nice to be in the limelight, to be known, to make money, to have. But a lot of times, are you fulfilled doing what you're doing, even in the limelight? Are you rest assured that, okay, this is what you're called to do. This is exactly what you want to do. But for me, I'm aiming at the limelight, of course. I've been in the limelight countless times, but I also just want to be happy in the inside, because when you're happy in the inside, that you're able to give out, express yourself more, to people on the outside. So for me, it's both ways. If I'm fulfilled, and it also has to do with your own definition of what you call reward. Sometimes some people are out there smiling, but inside of them they are not happy. Yeah. So I feel generally that it has to start from the inside first before you're able to, give out to the outside.
So now let's even talk about you as a mentor now. There are many angles to mentoring, especially when it comes to music.
Yes.
But then there's also the angle of mentoring those who are falling and are trying to rise again.
Okay.
What would you say has been the most challenging part of mentoring?
I think first off is convincing these people. I don't want to call them, because I also have experienced. So I basically am sharing my experience. It has to do first of all with the mind.
Yeah.
It's where you set your mind to what you call even failure, or what you call that you're down. Everything has to do with the mind. A lot of times I have been in very, very, very extremely tough situations that I question who I am as a musician, as a person, as a human being. But also I tell myself that, okay, and that's why the God factor comes in. I'm sorry, we can't talk about anything without recognizing God. So when you have that factor that you're created in His image and likeness, and you're able to identify who you are, and even when the adversities, when things around you don't turn out good, you put your because there is nothing that's even permanent.
Nothing. No.
Limelight's not permanent. Even when you're down, it's not permanent.
Right.
When you're good, not permanent.
Right.
So basically, mentoring has to do with you stirring up their minds and making them understand that it's fine whichever way it comes.
The most important thing is to set your mind on what
Yes,
you
and be positive
wish
all the
to
time.
achieve.
Yes,
Yeah.
even in music too.
Cornel, it's been quite an interesting conversation.
Thank you.
Without a doubt, this is obviously something you're really passionate about.
Yes.
And I wish you well for it.
Thank you so much.
And then to reward you for your long time in the industry, against all odds, it's time for breakfast.
Hey!
Yes, you're having breakfast with us.
I love breakfast.
You love breakfast. So at this point, we'll join the guys in the kitchen,
Okay.
and then we'll have breakfast, okay?
That's fine.
All
That's
right,
fine.
so
Thank
let's
you
go.
so much.